After years of wanting to do a temperature blanket, I finally did it. This is January, and today I get to work on February, and here is my little color chart. So, yeah. Alright, February is done. I almost can't believe it's already over. Here's January, and then February. As you can see, it was actually a little bit warmer than January down here. Alright, and then here is once again my little chart that I use. And then here is a total average for February. It was 49 because I always round up with this. And then here is all of February. Yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe that I'm about to start on March. This blanket has been cat approved. Thank you, Momo. Alright, so March is finished on my temperature blanket. As you can see, it was actually quite a bit warmer than February, with the average temperature being 52 rather than February, which was 49. So a little bit warmer. Also more temperature variation, especially like in the middle of the month. There was like cold weather, less cold, warm, and then just, yeah, a lot of the same towards the end. So I wanted a lot of pink in this blanket, but for some reason in my not so bright mind, I put pink at both extreme ends of the spectrum, and I'm doing the average of each day. So I rarely have gotten this, and I'm kind of thinking in the summertime, I'm rarely gonna get this. So I may have made a little whoopsie there, but it's okay, it's okay. We'll see. Maybe in the summertime. It does get pretty hot. Thank you for following me along on this journey, and I can't wait to show you how next month turns out. Bye! Say bye, Vlad. Vlad. Vlad, I'm gonna dock your pay. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another temperature blanket update. As you know, April has come and gone, and you can see right here the beautiful colors that we got from this month. The average temperature ended up being 61. My temperature blanket is officially cat approved. Thank you to our little tester, Mama. Also, so I have the blanket folded in half here, and originally I intended to make this for my full-size bed. I made it a little too big, and now it's big enough that it could fit a king. But accidents happen, we learn from them, and I'll just keep an eye on that next year. Here is the blanket so far. I'm so excited to see what it turns out to be. Okay, thank you. Bye. Say bye, Momo. Momo. These cats. I'm gonna fire you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back with another temperature blanket. I just finished May. As you can see, the average temperature was 72, which was a little bit warmer than April, which was 61. So right here in May, you see we got a lot of the color minty because the average was in the 70s, of course. And I'm getting to where I kind of don't like doing the average because, okay, some days it was 92 for the high, but because it was cooler in the night, it would average out to be around like 75 or so. And I kind of felt it wasn't fully accurate for like how it felt during the day, because it would be like hot during the day, but then be like, oh well, the average was 70. It felt like a lie, if I'm being honest. But we persevere. And honestly, I've grown to kind of love this look right here. At first I didn't like it, but now I like it because it's like a mermaidy sort of vibe going on, and I love me some mermaid stuff. So yeah, it's looking good. If I were to do it if I were to crochet across again next year or any other year, I think I would follow this one thing that I had seen on Reddit. Of course, Reddit. Where someone suggested to do the low in the spring, average, where someone suggested to do the low in the winter, the average for the spring, and the high for the summer, because, here, let me just show you. Right here, 91 and above is petal pink. You know, I wanted a lot of pink in here, so I'm like, oh, it gets really hot in the summer. Summer lasts forever in Arkansas. I'm going to get a lot of pink. But with me doing the average, I'm probably not going to get a whole lot. I'm thinking what is going to happen during the summer is I'm going to get a lot of minty and a lot of orchid. I'm not going to get a lot of petal pink. Kind of like in the winter, it would be like so cold. It would sometimes, like, it would get in the 30s at night and it would feel so cold in the day, but because I did the average, you know, it'd be around the 40s to 50s, and I don't know. So I'm probably not going to get a lot of these. I'm probably going to get more of these, and we live and we learn. I know for next year, I already have something planned out, and I'm super excited. So anyways, that is May, which is the best month. You can't argue with me. It is. Not just because my birthday is in May. It's just the best month overall. Anyways, thank you all, my beautiful people, for joining me on this journey, and I'm excited to show you next month, and let's hope we get some petal pink in there. Alright, thank you all, and have a good day. Love you! Also, look at this sick mug I got. Look at him! I love this so much. Okay, bye. Hello, and welcome back to another temperature blanket video. Ollie? Now, I know this is a little later than usual. I've been busy lately, but I'm here to give you June's update. Here is June, and looky there, you get a nice little sneak peek of July. Ollie, he's such a sweet boy. But as you can see, there's a lot of pink, and I know in the last one I said I probably wasn't going to get a lot. Well, I made the executive decision to go with the high for the summertime, and the rest of the year is just going to be the average. The average for June ended up being 79. You can see right here, this is where summer started. I have it highlighted the high to let me know that's what I'm going to crochet with. You are all up in my space. But it's actually kind of neat because I can see where summer... Okay, anyways, I can see where summer began. It started right here where this purple started, and I'm going to be able to see where summer ends. So I'll be able to look at the blanket and be able to point out summer, which is really cool. Sorry it took a while to get this video out, but I want to thank you so much for following along, and I hope to see you next month. Okay, bye. Say bye, Ollie. Yeah, you're not good for nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back with another temperature blanket update video. Woo! Yeah, the crowd goes wild. Oh! This month is really special because we're doing 2 months in one. You may be asking, hey, why are you doing 2 months in one? What happened to last month's video? Well, the truth is, I didn't get around to it, so that's my fault. But the important thing is that we are here now, and we can still look at the progress that has been made. As we can see right here, this is July, and there's a lot of pink because it was really warm. We had some days in the 80s, and I think this one was in the 70s, but other than that, it was very hot. And we continued that in August. Like, we had some 80s days and one in the 70s. Like, we had some very nice weather, especially towards the end. But right here, it was so hot. I think it was hotter than it was in any day in July. Like, it was up in the hundreds. It was miserable. At some point in here, our central air and heating went out, so we had to like rent air conditioners, and it was miserable. But these last few days have been gorgeous, and I am ready for fall. Today has been very nice, so I am expecting today to be purple once again. This color is called Orchid. But I'm interested to see when I go back to the average what the color will be. Do you think it's going to be more this teal kind of color? Do you think we're going to get some purple, maybe some of the blues? Just let me know what you think we're going to see a lot in September. I'm very excited. And also, I want to let you all know that this blanket is massive. It's already wide enough to fit a king-size bed because I'm really bad with measurements. But also it is long enough now that it can cover my entire body. We're in August. Like, we're a little over halfway through the year, but this blanket is gonna be huge. It's gonna be like the best blanket to wrap myself around in. So yeah, thank you for coming along with me on the journey once again, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. Thank you for your patience. I'm so sorry I didn't get last month's video, but I'm gonna try to keep up with it for the rest of the year. We'll see how that works out. Anyways, take care. I love you, and bye. Ollie, say bye. Such a pretty man. Such a pretty, pretty man.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another temperature blanket video, outside edition. Be sure to grab your favorite cup of coffee. Mine has pumpkin spice creamer in it because 'tis the season, and let's get to it. I can't believe that it's already October, and I feel like I say that every month, but September flew by. Now, because it is September and it has become fall, we are back right here, as you can see, to doing the average. So you can tell exactly when summer ended, which is going to be fun to look back on whenever I use this blanket. We actually had very nice weather in September, and it felt like fall. Until the last week when Arkansas was like, hey, remember summer? Yeah, let's relive those moments. Was I happy about it? No. Is it still feeling like summer? Yes. Come on, bring back the fall. I want to wear cute little sweaters and drink my hot coffee without feeling like I'm going to melt. Don't worry though, we'll eventually get some fall weather. It's probably going to be like the last week in November, but we'll get there, I promise. Anyways, that's about it for today. Oh, also, look at my beanie baby. Isn't he cute? Look at him, he's all dressed up for Halloween. I love it so much. As I was saying, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a beautiful day and you enjoy the spooky season. Alright, see you later. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another temperature blanket video featuring Vlad. Isn't he cute? October is over and it left us with some very chilly weather. As you can see right here, we had some very warm days. It actually kind of felt like summer. And then we got cold the last few days of October. We did have some very beautiful days though where it really just felt like fall. I don't know if you can tell, but I made a little pumpkin beside October 31st because it was Halloween and it was a very chilly Halloween. I don't mind it too much though because that makes making this a bit easier because it keeps me warm while I work on it. And let me tell you, because it's getting bigger, it's getting harder to crochet on it and flip it. Because you know, you crochet one way and then the other and then you have to flip it and it's getting a little harder. But we're making it work and we're making it through. And the colors this month I think are just beautiful. We're kind of back to what we were before the summertime. A lot of cooler weather, some very nice days right in here. And honestly, I think October was a pretty good month here. And of course, my cats are always there to help out. Let me tell you, sometimes I'm crocheting and they come and sit and won't get up. and I can't continue until they leave. I can't just make them get up. We all know that as cat owners, you can't just do that. Little stinker, I love you so much. Thank you once again for coming to see my update. I can't wait to show you November, and I can't believe we only have 2 months left of the year. Where has all the time gone? Alright, thank you so much for Vlad. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye. Love you. What words of wisdom do you have for the people, Vlad? I guess nothing. Y'all get no wisdom today.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another temperature blanket video, Christmas edition. Don't worry, as usual, we have a cat here. Say hi, Momo. Yeah, she looks sweet, but she's a little mean. Just a little, not completely, still love her. Don't worry, we'll come back to Momo. For now, let's talk about the temperature blanket. Our average was 50, and it was honestly fun to flip through that book the other day and to see how it's just kind of gotten progressively colder throughout the year. It's even more fun because I can see that in my blanket. You can see here we use a lot of spearmint, which means we had a lot of average of 40 degrees for quite a few days. One thing I really do like about this ombre yarn is that if you go several days in a row with the same kind of average, you have this beautiful, ombre, because it's an ombre yarn. But I don't like it on the single days where you just use it once, because, I don't know, sometimes, like this color right here looks very close to the minty, and there have been a few days that I've looked on the blanket at a stripe and been like, was that spearmint or was that minty? So I don't know if I would use it again, but I mean, I'm glad I used it this time. By the way, would you like to see a sneak peek of what I'm thinking of doing for next year? Anyone? Momo? You want to see a sneak peek? Momo? She wants to see a sneak peek. Here it is. Here's my marvelous plan for next year. This is called a Sunburst Granny Square. It is so pretty. It has 3 main colors. So I'm thinking about doing this for next year and having it be like the high, the low, and the average. And then of course, just the normal border color, which would probably be maybe like a cream or a soft gray. I don't know yet. I'm still kind of deciding on my colors. But I really want to do this granny square. I think that way I can get all the colors in. Now don't get me wrong, I love this blanket. I'm going to use this blanket. It's a huge, wonderful blanket that is just colored beautifully. I'm going to wrap myself up in it like a burrito every day. But I'm a little disappointed that it's not featuring all the colors. Like, for example, this is back from January and February. This is called Baby Pink. I made this 30 and below because I thought that I was going to be using it a lot and I wanted a lot of pink in this blanket. However, because I was doing the average, because I saw someone say you should do that and I followed it without doing more research, I only have these 3 days of the pink. And it's such a pretty pastel pink too. I'm hoping with this I can show every color and not leave the color out or have to find a way to put it in. So I think this is going to work out really well, and I think it's going to be beautiful, and as always, I'm going to try to keep you guys posted on that. Thank you all for watching. It means so much to me, and thank you for the kind words and the well wishes, and I hope you all have a happy holiday season. Love you. Bye. Momo, do you want to tell everyone bye? Momo. Say bye. He's okay. You're perfect. You're perfect.
Hello and welcome back to the final 2023 temperature blanket video. Here she is in all of her glory. I'm finishing up the border right now.
I may have to go to bed and finish it tomorrow, but it is so beautiful. I can't stop looking at it. I can't stop laying on it. It is such a beautiful blanket. I want to thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and I hope you continue as we go into the new 2024 year. Thank you so much, and you all have a wonderful day, night, afternoon, whenever you see this. Love you. Bye.
And just in case you were curious, the average for 2023 was 63 degrees. And the average temp for December was 45, which is the same as January, which is crazy. I can't wait to see what this year brings. Bye!